Hey TrYumph Nation, it's Coach Matt O'Brien, and today in this relatively short video I want to talk about what is health coaching. Let's start with coaching in general. In my belief system and what I've tried to do over the past 25 years, I would define coaching as educating, motivating, and encouraging someone through a process towards a goal. And furthermore, acting as a great guide or navigator along the pathway to their results. And in fact, our new coaching shirts, as you can see, have educate, motivate, and encourage, which are the fundamental principles of what we do in all of our coaching here at TrYumph Fitness. But today I want to walk you through my health coaching process and the steps that you would go through if this is something you wanted in your life for us to help you navigate towards a goal. Maybe it's a goal you haven't been able to accomplish on your own, and I don't want you to feel bad about that. We often beat ourselves up because we have this self-limiting thinking, but if you really think about every single successful person in the world, whether they are an entrepreneur, a business owner, a movie star, an athlete, the list goes on, a musician, performer, concert violinist. Every single one of those examples has numerous coaches that have prepared them to become what they are. And to reach our true potential, you have to have coaching, somebody to help you maximize your results, lead you on a path that's going to be proven, be efficient, and be effective. So that's kind of coaching in a nutshell. And today I just kind of want to walk you through the first step in a health coaching process here at TrYumph Fitness and Nutrition. This is a service I've been working or offering for the past 2 years, and I've seen phenomenal results helping people, again, navigate from where they are to where they want to be. And that is essentially the process that we start with. In this first session of health coaching, what we do and where I'm at right now is my mastermind board. So the first session with health coaching with me is this process we go through where we mastermind your pathway to where you want to go. So I want to walk you through that process, keeping in mind the fundamental principles of coaching and also incorporating along the process all the research and tools and tactics I came up with in this book, The Magic Pill, which is a metaphor for movement is the magic, but there's so much more relative to nutrition, weight loss, supplementation, mindset, all the amazing benefits that come with a healthy lifestyle, and this is your prescription for a healthier, longer, happier life. So we would incorporate a lot of the research I learned, and basically as a health coach client, I'm grabbing you some examples. We create a folder, we do a lot of intake, we do 3-day diet records, we do a triage form, and really dig deep into helping you discover not just your goals or what you want to accomplish, but more importantly, why you want to accomplish that. So we like to say a why that makes you cry is the fuel that will motivate you through any obstacle to get you to your goal. The only challenge is you just have to understand what it is or discover what it is, write it down, and revisit it often. Just like any successful achiever, you write down your goals. More importantly, you write down your why. And a why that makes you cry is going to help you so much. And part of the coaching process here is facilitating your discovery of your why. So what I wanted to do today is just real quickly walk you through, if this was session number 1, we come into our conference room in front of the whiteboard with me. There's no right or wrong answers. This is literally just a brainstorming session to flush out some of the thoughts that you have, some of the limitations and obstacles. So this is actually a client, which I took her name off, but what we did in her discovery session, we always start with where you are today. And that's over here, my nice stick figure. And we basically kind of go through all the things that you are not comfortable with, not happy with, things you are struggling with, things you want to change, whatever verbiage works for you. Again, there's no wrong answers. So we work through that. We come up with this list and figure out what that is. And a lot of times it really reveals things people weren't even thinking about. And having done this for 20 plus years now, I can help facilitate some of those thought processes so we can uncover some of that stuff. But family history, health, obviously weight loss, body composition, those are common things. But when we start digging deeper, we get into some, higher level stuff that translates into a deeper why. So the next part of what we do is we kind of say, okay, here's the path. This is where you want to be. What does that look like to you? What is that goal? What is that image? I usually ask the question to whoever is here, what is that person look like? Or what does that person look like? If somebody was describing that person that you would ultimately be happy with, what's that description? Talk through that. Again, we brainstorm and we come up with this nice list of what that looks like. So that is where we want to go. And then it's my job, and with my experience, to kind of facilitate this pathway and set a timeline. So that is realistic, it's sustainable, it is achievable for you in all your realistic circumstances. So if it's not sustainable and realistic, it honestly is not worth trying, because it's going to fail every single time. That's just statistics. That's just, unfortunately, the reality. So the most important criteria is finding out what is realistic and sustainable and breaking it down into tiny habits, tiny steps. So it's not going to do either one of us any good if I just overwhelmed you with so many things, trying to do reinvent your whole life. That is just not going to work. So once we do that discovery of where you want to go, then we talk about obstacles that you would foresee would either hold you up or have held you up in the past when you have attempted these kind of transformations. So we go through those obstacles and potential obstacles, and then we'll talk about a support system. Who do you have in your life that can be supporting to help you through these obstacles? And myself, my staff, my wife Hollie, we are part of that support system. And as I offer all of my clients, and my wife does too, this is where I would like to think we go above and beyond, because my phone is my gateway to solve any clients or help any clients, being that support system. So I tell people, you can text me at 2 a.m., let me know. My phone is on Do Not Disturb 24/7. It's not going to bother me, but I want you to text me when you're having that issue, when you're having that obstacle, when you have that trigger, when you have that thought, so that it is recorded and gives us the opportunity to work through it, because those situations are going to repeat themselves. And if we get the opportunity to deal with them once and for all, then we can come up with strategies to work through those when they come up again. So I want those text messages, because that shows me that somebody is actually engaged in the process. So it also, more importantly, allows us the opportunity to help that person, or help you, if you're my client, work through those processes. So that is part of your support system with our health coaching process. So besides that, we look at anybody else in your life that can be part of that support system. And then we talk about some of the approaches that we will undergo. So in session 2, which will be the next session after we do this discovery session, with all my health coaching clients, you get a folder that we capture any information you're willing to share, from blood work, labs, anything related to health history. We can do a deep dive in that, and I can help you interpret a lot of that information based on statistical norms, optimizing performance, and our experience over many years with many clients, how we can make recommendations there for you to work with your doctor or your medical team, what tests to get that would help reveal nutrient deficiencies or hormonal abnormalities, stuff like that. So that's all part of the process. And like I say, we can go really deep down a lot of rabbit holes when necessary. We have a lot of tools in our toolbox. So with your folder, we build your file, and any information and circumstances we're going to keep in your folder. And after we go through this process, I would print up a copy for you as well as for your folder so we have a record of it before I erase it. And once we have this and I understand what these goals are, what your goals would be, then we can kind of come up with a process of what's going to be the first step. But and that's what we do in session 2, is that we're going to go through what I call the WIN process, the WIN, which is W is for your why, and then the I is identity, and then N is for new, and that could be new habits, new environment, new structure, new job for some people. Not saying you have to quit your job, but we kind of put these things on a long-term radar. If your job is a shift schedule that is causing hormonal problems with cortisol because you're working the night shift, maybe we're going to put it on your horizon at some point to work towards a day shift job. Or if your job is so stressful that it is just wreaking havoc on your health, and your goal is to be healthy, you have to kind of ask that question, is this job worth it? Money is not everything if it costs you your health. What's the point? If you can't enjoy the money you earn because you are unhealthy or unable to do anything with that money, or retire and live a long life. And then beyond that, in session 2, go through that WIN process, and then we'll go through also the 4 filters. I know there's a lot of nutritional information out there on the internet. If you spent 5 minutes on the internet searching any topic related to nutrition, you're going to be confused. And some of that is intentional. People are writing confusing articles and propaganda related to either an agenda or big food, big pharma have billions of dollars at stake, and they will put confusing information out there to maintain status quo. When you are confused, you're going to keep doing what you're doing, and that's what they want. And that's not what we want, which is an unhealthy nation, and that's why we have launched health coaching here. Maybe you're not ready for exercise. Maybe you have no experience with that. We start with health coaching, just meeting once a week typically, or once every other week, working on tiny habits to get you healthy. If weight loss is involved, we will work through a process that has had phenomenal results with our client. And that's all that part of that total transformation process. So that is session 1, and in session 2, we would go through WIN, the 4 food filters, what I was talking about in being confused. I have 4 simple filters that if you learn what they are and you apply those to anything related to nutrition, it makes basically decisions a no-brainer when you put them through the 4 filters. So the first one of those is the insulinogenic effect of food. How much insulin is that food that you eat going to trigger? And the second one's related to inflammation. The third one's related to oxidation. And the fourth one is nutrient density or nutrient quality. So walk you through all of those in session 2, and we formulate a plan based on the steps of what's most important for you to achieve. So if stress is your number one challenge, then the first big step is going to be working on stress management techniques and sleep patterns and things that are going to facilitate change related to stress. If weight loss is your number one goal, then we're going to dive into strategies and systems and nutrition that will facilitate a sustainable and realistic weight loss plan. And so that's the process of health coaching, quick and in a nutshell. This is session 1, so I want to, hopefully that's useful information. We'll post this on our YouTube channel as well as Facebook, And hopefully that will answer that question that you may be asking. What is health coaching? Sometimes we call it nutrition coaching, but nutrition coaching is just one part of health coaching. Health coaching is so much more than just nutrition. It's sleep management, stress, overall optimization, cognitive function, nutrient levels and supplementation when necessary, exercise, incorporating a realistic movement plan. For some people, it's just walking. For some of my clients, it's just using the stairs at work. Whatever is sustainable and realistic and meet you where you're at. So I hope that was helpful information about health coaching, and I would hope that we have the opportunity, if that's something you're interested in, you can connect with us and schedule a free consultation through our website, which is TrYumpHfitness.com, and that is TrYumph with a Y, TrYumph, fitness.com. And if you don't know, why we spell Y with a Y is because the Y in TrYumph is you. And I know if we can give you the tools through education, motivation, and encouragement, then your why is going to facilitate the triumph that you are ultimately seeking. And the further part of that is our why at TrYumph is you. So our why is your success. So that is why we spell TrYumph with the Y. And we hope if you are interested in meeting with us, it's a no pressure, no risk consultation. We're just going to talk about your goals, what you want to accomplish. I can walk you through how this process works, and we're going to find a program that's going to help you achieve those goals, that's realistic, sustainable, budget friendly, budget sensitive, and for wherever that is. And then, like I said, we have a lot of tools in our toolbox. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, book your free consultation at TrYumpHfitness.com, and I hope to see you if you are ready for change, you're ready for coaching, you want some help, you want to achieve your goals once and for all. You need a coach, and I would love to have the honor and privilege of being your coach, because that's our passion, and the only thing that I lose sleep at night is if somebody in our TrYumph Nation, which is our tribe, is suffering or needs help. So please reach out, and also use our resources, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our website has a lot more information. So check that out. And if you have any other questions or you want to book that consultation, just please do it. TrYumpHfitness.com. I look forward to you having a healthy and happy life. And I wish that for you and hope that for you. And if we can be help, let us know. And just so you know, we also do this virtually. So for whatever reason you're watching this and you're in Wyoming or Wisconsin, please reach out. We do the same process using technology and Zoom, and we're able to help you work through the process as well. So hope all that's helpful information. Coach Matt O'Brien. I'm the owner and founder of TrYumph Fitness and the head health coach here. But we have a great team. We care about you, and hopefully we can be part of your life and your health transformation. So have a great week. We'll catch you next time. And remember, the why in TrYumph is you.